Okay, we're looking at lesson 31. And before we begin, I'm going to go over here. You can find this information in your book. It is on the bottom of page 128. And it's kind of a list of things you can follow, steps you can take to solve equations. So we're going to be solving equations today, and they're going to have parentheses in them. So the first thing they want you to do is to eliminate the parentheses, and we are going to do that by distributing. And then we got to add like terms. We've done that before. We're going to eliminate x on one side, eliminate the constant, and then eliminate the coefficient. So these are the steps that we're going to go through. We've already gone through all of them at one time or another. Okay, so we're just putting all of this stuff that we've been working on together into these processes that you can use to solve for more complex equations. So here's an example that we're going to look at. This is, I believe, example A on page 130. It's a practice problem there. So we're going to work through this. So first it says to eliminate the parentheses. To do that, we have to distribute. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Negative 3 times negative c. A negative times negative is a positive, so this becomes positive 3c. Remember, you're treating c like a number, okay? Any number, negative 3 times something else, is going to be those two numbers times by each other, okay? The answer is just going to be positive. Okay, then we have c minus 2. Okay, it says to add like terms. Well, there's no like terms on this side, and there's no like terms on this side, so we can't add anything together. Then it says to eliminate the x on one side. Well, we only have c's, but it's the same thing. You're eliminating the variable from one side of your equation. So I'm going to move it over here because I like to have positive coefficients. So I'm going to subtract c, c minus c is 0, 0, minus 2 is still negative 2. We still have our negative 6. 3 minus 1 is 2c, so this is plus 2c. Okay, now it says to eliminate the constant. The constant is the one that does not have any variable. Okay, so we're going to move this guy over here to get rid of him. 2c equals 4. Okay, now it says to eliminate the coefficient. The coefficient is the number in front of your variable. That 2 we want to get rid of, and we can do that by dividing both sides by 2. So the answer to our equation is c equals 2. So that's not too bad. Easy peasy. Another example for us to work through, this is letter B in your homework. It says to eliminate the parentheses, and we're going to do that by distributing. So over here, there's this negative in front of this. I'm just going to pretend it's a negative 1. When you see a negative, you can do that when it's just by itself like that. Okay, so negative 1 times 6c is negative 6c. Negative 1 times negative 5 is a positive 5. Okay, now we're going to distribute over here as well. 4 times 7c is 28c. 4 times minus 8 is negative 32. And then we've got this plus 3 that we can't forget about. Okay, now it says to add like terms. No like terms on this side. The only like terms are here. So a negative 32 plus 3 is negative 29. So we have 28c minus 29 equals negative 6c plus 5. Now it says to get the x on one side. Well, I'm going to move it over here because I like positive coefficients. Okay, so we have 5 left. And this becomes 34c minus 29. Okay. Now it says to eliminate the constant. That means we need to move it over here away from our c. Okay, this becomes 34 equals 34c. Okay, now it says to eliminate the coefficient. We're going to do the opposite of what's happening here. This is being multiplied, so we're going to divide. C equals 1. Wow, who knew that 1 could answer this question right here? So C is 1 in this equation. So this is what you need to do in your homework. Just remember to follow the steps a little bit at a time. And it's just like we've been doing in our homework. It's all building together.